One of the first things that students in the Black Mountain Druid Order do is to calculate the month of their birth and to find the tree associated with it. This can sometimes be confusing because we use a lunar calendar of 13 months rather than the familiar 12-month calendar. Because we have 28-day months, a universal calendar, though, can be constructed to make it easier to find your birth moon and thereby your birth tree. The starting date of each tree moon always falls on the same date, with the exception of a leap year. In a leap year, the dates are slightly different. The first step in finding your birth moon is to determine whether or not you were born in a leap year. If you weren't, then the starting dates for the tree moons will be as follows below. If you were born in a leap year, or if you were born in the southern hemisphere, you can visit the Black Mountain Druid Order's website at blackmountaindruidorder.com and type "how to calculate your birth month" into the search field. There you'll find detailed instructions and a universal calendar. First off, for the non-leap year, we start off with the mistletoe day, which is the winter solstice, December 21st. Next is the birch moon, and that is for people who are born December 22nd to January 18th. The rowan moon is January 19th to February 16th. The ash moon is February 16th to March 15th. The alder moon is March 16th to April 12th. The willow moon is April 13th to May 10th. The hawthorn moon is May 11th to June 7th. The oak moon, June 8th to July 5th. The holly moon, July 6th to August 2nd. The hazel moon, August 3rd to August 30th. The vine moon, August 31st to September 27th. The ivy moon, September 28th to October 25th. The reed or the elm moon is October 26th to November 22nd. The elder moon is November 23rd to December 20th. One of the exercises for the foundational Druidry course of the Black Mountain Druid Order is to spend a year and a day learning about a tree or plant. Usually you would spend this time period in learning about your birth tree, but for those living in urban or suburban environments, finding a birth tree can be challenging sometimes. This is further complicated by the fact that our tree horoscope uses plants native to the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. If you live in another location, you may have to find a substitute from local varieties for your own tree calendar. If you are fortunate enough to have access to your birth tree, you can use it for your period of study. If not, you can select another tree that seems to call to you. It may also be that when you find your birth tree, it doesn't quite resonate with you. That's okay too. Many druids, including most of the druids in the Black Mountain Druid Order, believe in reincarnation, and it would be arbitrary to focus on the date of your birth in this life if you've lived multiple lives prior to this one. So if you find that your birth tree doesn't really fit you, then select one that you feel more comfortable with. Since our order has members all over the world, and since the original Ogham is based on plants that are native to the British Isles, you'll probably have to make your own local substitutes for some or all of the trees of the Ogham. To do this, first familiarize yourself with the characteristics of the plants of the Ogham. We'll be going over these in future videos. Next, find local varieties that have some of these same characteristics. Note also that the names of many of the plants of the Ogham are also wide categories. So, for example, the vine can include various types of grapes or other plants. In northern Scotland, they even use blackberries for vine. There are also many varieties of oak, ash, willow, and ivy. Just substitute a local variety in your own Ogham. Druidry is about honoring spirits of place, and the best way to honor the spirits of place where you live is to use the varieties of plants that grow where you live. Now, select a tree, preferably your birth tree, to spend a year and a day with. If you're fortunate enough to have one of your birth trees nearby, plan on visiting it at least once a week for a year. If you don't have a birth tree nearby, you can select another tree from which to develop a relationship. If there are no trees or other plants at all in your immediate area, spend at least one day a week doing research on a tree or other plant of your own choosing. The purpose of this exercise is to gain intimate knowledge of a tree of the Ogham, so make your selection with this goal in mind. I would like to point out, in the interest of historical accuracy, that the tree calendar is a recent construction. There's no historical evidence that there was ever any sort of tree horoscope practiced by the ancient Druids. This is something that was, as far as we know, invented by Robert Graves in his book, The White Goddess. But since it's been around since the 1940s or so, and since it's so useful, the Black Mountain Druid Order uses it. We don't claim that it's something that our ancient ancestors practiced. We just claim that it's something that we find to be of utility today. So if you feel that way too, feel free to use this tool to help you on your journey. Hi, this is Shinka. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to subscribe and click on that little bell icon so you're informed when we release a new video. We try to release a new video at least once a week. And if you're interested in the Black Mountain Druid Order, you can visit our website at blackmountaindruidorder.com. You can also learn more about me, my books, and my music at shinkaskane.com.